And today's topic with Let's Talk About It is let's stop continuous disappointments. Okay, so how do you feel about continuous disappointments?
How I feel about continuing with disappointments. I mean, you can't really be mad at nobody but yourself at the end of the day.
Very true.
Because, I mean, why continue to deal with disappointments? But at the same time, disappointments are how you build. You know, that's how you build character. You learn. You're not going to know the disappointments right offhand.
Okay, I get that. I feel like it takes two to tango with anything and everything. Right. So, like, you really like the person, but they continuously disappoint you. Like, what do? Like, do you bring it up to the person and say, like, hey, like, what's up? Like, why can't you follow through? Like, why are we always at the same point that we're not getting any further because nothing is being progressed?
Yeah. I mean, you definitely should always talk about it no matter what. That's the first thing.
But, like, why would you keep on having the disappointments? Like, I feel like we sometimes get trapped where we are kind of set up for not getting out because we have progressed so much inside with the person.
Yeah.
Partner or not, friend or not, family member or not. The people tend to just disappoint sometimes. But at the same time, is it because our expectations are so high? Or is it that the person made it look like he was so wondrous?
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying on that. Ultimately, I mean, every situation is different. I guess we have to narrow it down to a specific disappointment, you know, and just go from that one with that person. Judge the person that you're having a disappointment with, because what if they disappointed too? I mean, everybody reacts differently from what I feel. If somebody tell me they're disappointed in me, I'm gonna look at them like,
Tell me how I disappointed you.
Me? You? You disappointed me for rescheduling our video.
I wasn't talking about this. I was not talking about this. Current. Not me.
What other way would...
Next. When I'm saying, I was generally speaking.
I repeated the question.
Not heard no holler. But tell me, like, to the cast. I mean, not to the cast. To the audience.
With somebody
how does, like, think? Like, when was the last time you were disappointed, and why do you feel like you were so disappointed? Like, do you have a scenario where you were continuously disappointed from the person?
I don't have a person per se, but I do have a soul. And what I mean by that, my dogs. And to me, this is gonna help my argument because what you gonna do to a dog? You can be disappointed all you can all day. You gonna get rid of that dog? Now I'm disappointed at you because you went into that situation. That's like having a child. You know, that child's gonna disappoint you growing up. You know, you can't really. What you really gonna say? I don't know what the hell my mama said, but my mama probably disappointed now. Look at this.
But to counteract what you're saying is dogs learn from behavior.
True.
So if you let them keep on sliding, then they're gonna keep on disappointing you.
That's true.
Like a kid.
Yeah.
We learn from doing.
Right.
So I'm disappointed because my child keep on touching the stove. First of all, why am I letting the child touch the stove and he didn't learn from the fourth time of burning his hand?
He clearly ain't learned nothing.
Exactly. So the way the disappointment comes from there is I'm disappointed in me.
Right.
I'm disappointed in them because they didn't learn. But you have to learn from the teacher. If the teacher ain't teaching you right, then who really is the biggest person that needs to be disappointed?
What would you do to that child? Like what?
Oh, first of all, legitimately, Junior, you touch that stove one more time, I'm gonna touch your behind one more time. Okay.
I mean, but the stove gotta be hurting him.
But some people, some kids are wired a little bit differently.
That's true.
So
yeah. Okay, I mean, I agree with that 1,000%. Once again, you can't do nothing much though. I mean, you whoop that child behind how many times? And
it ain't gonna be no how many times. It ain't gonna be no how many. We ain't going to no numbers. It's on one good time.
One and done.
One and done. You gonna get beat by the stone, and you gonna get beat by me. But I feel like I have been in scenarios throughout the years that I'm like, like for this person, maybe like they're just kind of timid and scared when to like come in and making plans. So I kind of get that, but at the same time, I have to express to that person like, you disappointed me.
Yeah.
I can't be disappointed too many more times.
Right. Yeah. Who wants to be disappointed?
Nobody.
At all.
In reality, but sometimes we don't see how much that actually is dead to that person.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, like, I can't believe you did that. I let it slide. I thought about this days after. And I don't feel too key upon, like, why this is okay.
Right.
Like, we can't just brush this over like, oh well.
Yeah.
Like, we need to have a solution. And that's what I am, a solution seeker. Right. So if I can't find a solution, then we got a problem.
And even if you come up with a solution and you still not abiding to that solution, we have a bigger problem.
Right.
Because while we sat here and talked about it, came up with a plan and you
ain't
still
nothing changed.
Exactly. So that's where you're going to, it's time for me to... I don't know. I can't even say that. I've never been in a position to really have a say-so on it, but I can imagine, like, having to tell somebody multiple times that, I don't like this way, and I don't really appreciate this the way, and we came up with a set goal for you to change that, and it doesn't happen. And for me, I'm by.
Well,
straight to the back. Because I feel like you had three chances, 3 strikes. Go back to that. After that third, you really going after the second. But after that third, that's your comeback point. You can come back after the second. After that third, because you probably done came back. And child. I mean, I'm assuming you on the same boat. How many chances you'll get somebody if you could consecutively? 2? Okay, so about the same boat. Why not 3? What they
because I feel like 3 is a dummy.
What they say, fool me once, shame on you, fool you.
Shame on me.
Fool me 3 times, load the chopper. Who was that, J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
I think it was J. Cole. He like, fool me once, shame on me. Lord. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. There ain't no third one.
It wasn't even, yes it was. It was.
Was it?
Fool me once, shame on me. No, fool me once, shame on you. No, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, load the chopper and let it rain on you.
Oh, wow. I guess I didn't listen to the other part. I was wondering that third one. We about to load that chopper on the second one.
Tell me.
No. But, yeah. So, I feel like at the end of all of this, let's stop the continuous disappointments.
Yeah.
Right? Let's do better, guys. If you knew better, you'll do better. And we're trying to teach you.
Listen.
All this is a learning ground for all of us out here. Until next time, let's talk about it.